Welcome to Novice Quadcopters. Today I have the MJX X102H, and this drone here is particularly special to me because I actually won it in a contest on YouTube from Soul Force Quads, and this has to be one of the best drone designs I've seen in a long time. I like the shape of her. I love the candy apple metallic red. There's just a lot I love about this bird, but then there's a lot I don't like about it. Again, I'd like to thank Soul Force Quads for sending me this drone, which I won from his contest. I'll put a link to his channel. He does a lot of great reviews, and he flies everything from GPS to non-GPS, vertical hold. If you go through his library of videos, you'll see the brother does know what he's talking about. I forgot to mention, this drone does come with a gimbal on the bottom, okay, and the gimbal is actually supported with a battery. It actually has the same clip on the bottom as the MJX X8C, I believe it is, or the MJX X8, whatever. But no matter what I've tried, seriously guys, I cannot find a camera that you can put on here that will do little shaking. Only thing I can say this gimbal is good for actually is keeping the battery from shaking around too much or getting destroyed. I'm going to show you why I use her as a trainer as opposed to other types of drones. This is her maiden voyage with me since I've had it, and more people have flown her than I have. They asked me, well, how does she fly? And I honestly couldn't tell them because I've never taken her out. So here's my chance to see what she does. I'm not even touching the throttle, and as I go faster, she's rising and rising. But like I said, that's a good feature for her to be rising like that, because I'd rather a drone get higher and higher than to come crashing straight down to the ground. I literally let go of the throttle, and right here, no hands. She is drifting a little. Let me adjust the trim. Let me bring her back and adjust the trim. I believe that has a lot to do with why she's drifting, because there's literally no wind out here, which means the trim is off. So let's see what I can do. She's drifting to the behind and to the right. There she goes. Now see, she's trying to get away from me. And I stress very highly, learn how to fly manual before you learn how to fly a drone, because if you don't, you could spend a lot of money on a bird. Oh, that was a drop. Now here's the durability test. The battery popped out, she turned off, and I can literally put this battery back in here and she should start up. And that's what I like about it. Sorry if you can't see right now. I'm trying to plug the battery back in. There she is. She's on and ready to go. I'm not going to cut footage to show you. This is why I use her as a trainer. This is 100% why I use her as a trainer. I forgot this battery pack. Put something over it to keep it from coming off, but and you see, you just saw that dive she took, right? And she's back in the air. This thing can take a pounding. I'm serious. I have to adjust the trim. I had it forward some. Trying to bring the trim back. Now, most people would have cut that out of their video. I'm not cutting it out for the simple reason I wanted to show you she does take a pounding. I'd like to see you try that with a couple of $1,000 drones. Seriously. Let me put her in high mode and see what she can do. She definitely does pitch higher. She just wants to go up higher and higher. I highly suggest putting her down back into low mode. And like I said, most people would have freaking edited that out, that dropout. But I wanted to show you how durable she is. She's a great bird. I love the paint scheme, I really do. I love everything about this. And she is a toy grade drone. Her durability is what's a seller for me. I haven't done an altitude test. From here to those bushes back there is about 125 meters, 130 meters. I would keep her about 100 meters because I just don't know what the distance is, and I don't want to play around and find out. So if you're interested, you want to know if I recommend this drone, I do recommend her, but as a trainer, because of the durability. Do not think you're going to get this bird and she's going to take fantastic pictures and stuff like that. That's not going to happen. If you thought the SEMA X8C was bad, you should see footage from this. You keep a camera off of her and use her to fly around with and play with, you should be alright. Seriously. And if you can get past her wanting to flip over every now and then when she lands. Like I'm going to hit the landing button now. You still have to kind of control it. If you control her, the engines do shut down after she's on the ground. You hold down the throttle. She does shut off automatically. Now, as far as all the reviews and things you've seen with this MJX X102H, despite what you'll see, if you can look, there are hundreds of reviews saying it's a camera drone. Yes, it is a camera drone. Oh, it shoots great footage. Bullshit. Okay, this thing shakes so much that I don't see any way to put a camera on it. I've put cameras with foam, I've put a different type gimbal on it, I've tried a lot. And just plain and simple, this drone is specifically for line of sight flying, which I have a great field to fly in out here. And it's like I said, it's a trainer. I use it as a training drone. I failed to cut off the camera to show you that she is a durable bird, and I will leave that footage in purposely so you guys can see that what these reviews these guys are doing out here. It is a great drone for learning how to fly. It's a great drone if you just want to go up for a few minutes and buzz around. It's a great training drone. Battery life is maybe 8 to 12 minutes. I didn't exactly time it. I should put a timer on. That's not too professional of me. But until this summer's over, she's going to stay like that. I'm going to keep using her as a trainer. Inverted blades and everything. There's no chips or marks on her. Nothing, as you see. And she hit the ground pretty hard. But like I said, she's durable. It's worth spending the $75, $80 for if you're a first-time flyer. You can't get mad. Whatever camera system comes with it, you might be good enough to take pictures. That's about it. But as far as video or stabilization, the video's like this, literally. I mean, if I shake the camera, this is what the video looks like on her. But if you take a picture and you snap several shots, you should be able to get what you want. Use her to train with, and she won't do you wrong. She'll definitely teach you how to fly manual, because she has a habit of wanting to lift up in the air. I guess that has to do with the inverted blades, I don't know. But you can take your hand off the throttle and she'll slowly rise up. And learning to fly manual is most crucial when it comes to learning how to fly a drone. For you guys out there that disagree with me, you can disagree, but I've seen a lot of people spend $1,000, $1,500 on a drone, and when the GPS goes out, they could be as far as where that guy is, and when the GPS goes out, they don't know how to fly her back manually because they rely on the GPS. Learn how to fly manually, guys, before you buy a drone with GPS, etc. It'll save you money.